This is W2FJH. We'll be starting the STNY digital voice net here in just about 5 minutes. We do have NetLogger up and running. For those folks which are checking early, you can find NetLogger at netlogger.org. Or, yeah, netlogger.org. And we also do have Google Meet up and running. If you wish to join us on Google Meet, you can find the link at stnydmr.net. So we'll see you folks in just about 5 minutes here. This is W2FJH.
Hey, Frank, WQFJ, trying to be SS. I don't have NetLogger handy at the moment, but if you could slot me in, that would be great.
Hey there, Jeff. Yeah, thanks. I have you checked in then.
See you in a few minutes.
This is W2FJH bringing up the STNY digital voice net on Brandmeister Talk Group 31367, Wires X from 83721, and live streaming to Google Meet and YouTube. The primary purpose of the STNY digital voice net is to help foster an active digital voice community in the southern tier of New York and to provide a forum for those that are interested or have questions regarding various digital voice topics. While this net is primarily for the southern tier, all stations are more than welcome to check in. This net meets weekly on Sundays at 7 p.m. For more information about this net, please visit stnydmr.net. This net will prioritize short-time, mobile, in-and-out, or emergency power stations. We currently do have 5 other stations checked in through NetLogger, so the net would like to recognize K3BYC Carlton, N2 RWH Ed, N2 NRA Cliff, N2 BSS Jeff, and K2 CRV Andrew. All right, when checking in, please give us sign your name and your location. So let's first take a standby for any stations that are short time, mobile, in and out, or emergency power. Please call now.
It'll be a great day tonight, guys. Sorry. K2 WGK in and out. Have a good night.
All right, and I have W2 at KDC Dennis. Dennis, I wasn't sure if you were going to be short time or if you were checked in and out. You kind of broke up a little bit at my end. I'll have you come back here in just a moment. But I also did have K2 at WGK Bill checking in and out. So thanks for stopping by there, Bill. All right, let me head over to W2 KDC Dennis and see if he was short time or if he was in and out this evening.
W2K. I'm just in and out.
All right, very good. I got it that time there, Dennis. Thanks for stopping by. All right, let's open it up for any station that would like to check into the STNY Digital Voice Center this evening. Please call now.
This is N2 UTV in and out.
This is NE2W, Ed in Binghamton.
At Control N30JP, Mick, Chippewa Township.
S3, Alpha Juliet, November, Anna, and Beaver, Pennsylvania.
November 3 Delta, Quebec Delta, N3PQD, Ray, also in Beaver, Pennsylvania.
All right, I think I have everybody here, but we'll see. So, all right, I have N2 UTV John. He's going to be checking in and out this evening. Thanks for stopping by there, John. I have NE2W Ed, N3OJP Mick, KD3AJ and Anna, N3DQD Ray. All right, if there was any other stations, any station that might have doubled, please call now. All right, now that I heard there, I did see 830 pop up. I'm not sure if he was just joining us or if he was trying to check in, but I'll shoot it over to him to see if he wants to be checked in. So, 830, are you around and want to be checked in?
Yeah, check me in. This is 830.
All right, very good there, Dennis. And yeah, it seems like we got a pretty good list going on so far. So if I did miss anybody, don't worry. We will have multiple other areas to check in along the way, but we have a good list so far. So let's kick things off here. If there's any announcements for the net this evening, please call now. All right, nothing for announcements. Let's move in for questions. If there's any questions for the net this evening, please call now. All right, no questions either, so we will move in for comments. So the net topic this evening is fiber internet available near you? Do you subscribe to fiber internet? And if you do have a gig or a multi-gig plan, what are some of the use cases or benefits that you enjoy with such fast speeds? So top of my list is K3BYC Carlton. How was your week?
This is K3BYC. Good evening, Frank. Thanks for taking the net, and good evening to everyone else who's checked in. Great list, great turnout. Of course, we're had a little bit of rain. Supposed to turn a little cooler for the week, but I guess we're still going in the right direction. And April showers, you know. As far as the fiber, my provider, which is Armstrong, which is kind of Pennsylvania, Maryland, a little bit of everything, just recently upgraded. And of course, the bill went up also, and it is supposed to be the high-speed stuff in the fiber. I haven't really changed anything how I operate. Haven't really noticed anything regarding speeds. I guess I haven't done anything that I needed it for. Everything has been fairly sufficient all along, and I may figure things out later on. So that's as little as I know about it. But yeah, I guess the bill will always go up. But apparently, yes, we have it. That's all I can tell you. Everybody have a great week coming up at 73. This is K3BYC. Back to net control.
Hey, thanks, Carlton, and yeah, definitely the bill always goes up. That's definitely something you can always count on. As time goes by, the bills go up. So, all right, next one, Liz, is N2RWH Ed. How was your week?
And to RWH. I'll say hello to everybody on that, and doing good here. Usually busy, busy week, but other than that, not too bad, and no complaints here. I do have fiber here. I subscribe to it, and I got the one lowest plan, but always had the option to go to 1 gig, but haven't had to do that yet. So other than that, turn the net back to you, Frank, and to RWH.
Hey, very good there, Ed. And yeah, at least even with their lowest plan, at least the connections, for at least as far as I know, most companies they offer symmetrical connections. Previous internet connections, you know, they'd offer you 500 megabits per second download, but they only offer you 20 megabits per second upload. So I guess even with your lowest plan, some of these bigger plans that they have for other providers, you know, if you get 100 down and 100 up, well, you're still 5 times faster than some of the other providers. So Still works out pretty well there. So, all right. Next on the list is N2. Sorry, I'm getting tongue tied this evening. N2 NRA Cliff. How was your week?
This is Cliff Waverly. Not too bad, Frank, and hello to the group. Looks like it's going to be some snow tomorrow, possible, and cooler days. But no, I don't have fiber optic, even though it's available in the valley. Out in the country here, we do have Spectrum, and for our internet provider. So, and question to you, Frank, have you been to Aldi's yet? This is N2 NRA back to Net Control.
Hey, thanks, Cliff. And yeah, actually, I just went down to Aldi's today. Some people were telling the wife there that it's super busy and everything, and I pulled up and I there was probably a good 10, 12 spaces just around where I was, and at least me and the XYL used to live in Binghamton, and maybe we have a different idea of what's really busy or not. But it was a pleasant little trip. We just scope. I thought I was going to be scoping around just to see, well, kind of what they have and everything. But the wife kind of tricked me into going full scale grocery shopping with her. Uh, so we picked up a few things, and I completely forgot that they don't bag things kind of at the register. You kind of have to bag them on a counter separately. I was like, oh, okay. I didn't know they did it that way, and we did remember to bring our quarter for our cart too. So. Yep, it's open, and it's a pretty nice place there. So if you haven't stopped down there, Cliff, hopefully you can shortly and check it out. So all right, next on the list is N2BSS Jeff. How was your week?
Yeah, good evening, Frank and the net. Then to BSS, and it's chilling off down here in Pennsylvania. We're also supposedly getting snow tonight as winter makes a brief return. So I'm not too happy about that. I thought I was done spending money on the heating bill, but well, it is what it is this time of year. So it happens. So hopefully it still keeps going to the good side, and keep thinking it's only about 2 months before we start complaining about how hot it is. Anyhow, let me grab a nickel here. Okay, I should have said a quarter because then we can get a shopping cart at Aldi. In fact, we had chili for dinner tonight, and some of the ingredients came from Aldi, which is conveniently here only less than a mile from my house. So sometimes I can even walk there if I want to grab a few quick things, which is really nice. But anyway, fiber internet. Do not have fiber internet here, so it's cable modem, and of course it's the typical lots of megabits down and only a handful up. But it's still speedy enough. It just allows us to do multiple bandwidth consuming things all at the same time. But no, don't have a gigabit plan. Neither here or at my place up in the southern tier. We do have fiber available there, and it's symmetric 500 500. And it really is so much nicer on the uplink, especially when doing Zoom videos and whatnot. Or if I'm uploading stuff to GitHub or things like that, it's just plenty of bits going in both directions. So that's what's really nice about that. Gonna grab one more nickel here. This way we keep the timeout monster at bay. And just want to make comment that this week, ham radio wise, I had picked up, and I can't remember if I mentioned it here or not. I had picked up a piece of generic LMR 400 coax off Amazon, KMR 400 it was called, and I wanted to run some loss measurements on it to just see how good or bad it is, especially compared to the real thing. And so I grabbed the Nano VNA, and I was able to measure the loss characteristics up through HF up to 2 meters, and everything looked good on it. Then the results started getting really strange beyond 2 meters for 440 and 900 megahertz up through a gigahertz, and after back and forth on the Rock City net, come to figure out I probably didn't calibrate the thing right for the higher frequencies, because the way I'm calibrating it works great for up through HF and low VHF, but once you start getting into the UHF, then the pigtails and the connectors and everything starts becoming significant, and I didn't calibrate out at the right point, so that resolved. But at least up through 2 meters, the generic LMR 400, the old KMR 400 from Amazon, appears to be pretty closely aligned with the real thing. So saved a couple of bucks on that. Don't know how well it's going to hold up over time, but I'll see. It was only 25-foot piece, so it didn't cost me a whole lot. But
Hey, very good there, Justin. Yeah, sounds like a lot of fun testing some cables there, and yeah, that's at least for me, you did more than I have done before, and yeah, weird that you have some loss on the UHF side, but I guess that's just the nature of certain cables. But yep. So yeah, I hear you on the somebody was saying, oh, it's going to snow around this area, and I'm like, yeah, and then the next day it's going to be 80 degrees out. It always seems like spring and fall. I like to have that time when I don't have to keep the heat on and I don't have to put the air conditioners on, but it seems like almost every year we go right from turn off the furnace to I'm putting in the air conditioner. So always seems the way it works. And yes, as you mentioned with fiber, kind of, and that's how it came up, because they're kind of rolling out fiber down my road here, and I was pretty excited about it because I've been a customer of Spectrum, but great connection for streaming. You have your Netflix and Hulu and all that stuff. It's great for that. But I tell you, I'm broadcasting right now out to YouTube, and I have a bunch of meetings and stuff for work, and also I upload the videos and stuff, and it takes 10 minutes, 12 minutes or something like that to get our videos uploaded, and it just seems like the nature of how things are going now. Upload is just as important as downloads. There's also a lot of content that you're uploading and streaming, and like you said, video chats or Zoom meetings, or working with GitHub to upload large packages or something. Seems like gone are the days of asymmetrical connections. That uploads are just as important. So, all right, going on to my next station, we have KCCRV. Andrew, how was your week?
Yeah, okay, Frank. The call is Kilo 2 Charlie Romeo Victor K2CRV. And this is actually my first excursion into digital radio. I bought a Bayphone DM 1702 last year, and I didn't have a really, there's no DMR repeaters or anything around here. So I was talking to Dennis K2 KDC, and he mentioned, about the little hotspots. So I bought one of the 5-star hotspots and fiddled around with that for the better part of a day, and got going. I had to reload the operating system on the SD card for the unit, upgrade that, but I got it working, so works pretty good. And I had it working with my Yaesu Fusion radio also, so that it actually is kind of fun to have a little hotspot there and get it going. So, anyways, I was successful. A lot of internet videos and checking out Gronk on some questions, and boom, here I am. So with that, I'll say 73s, everybody, and I'll turn it back over to you, Frank, W2FJH. This is K2CRV.
Hey, thanks there, Andrew. And just by the way, I might send it back over to you if you prefer Andrew or Andy or any other nickname that you prefer there. Okay, hopefully my last transmission went out there, but if not, I was sending it back to you there, Andrew. KC2 is CRV. I was just looking if you prefer Andrew or Andy, or is there any other nickname that you prefer? Okay, nothing heard on my end. So I guess we'll try Andy next week there, and catch his preferred name there. But yeah, that sounds great there, Andrew. And hopefully you're not having any technical problems right now, and you can hear me. Welcome to the hobby, and yeah, just as a FYI, about this net, you can visit STNYDMR.net. It's for Southern Tier New York, DMR.net. Also, there's some help on 7.3. It's 7 spelled out, SEVEN, numeric number 3.net. We have a great group of folks there. I'm sure Dennis probably already pointed you there or talked to you about that. But also, we do have a Discord channel as well. And when you go on to STNYDMR.net, there is a Discord link there that you can connect up with us there too. Just in case you have any other questions or anything else that we can help you with, feel free to. Oh, okay. He did just say the instant message there. He does prefer Andy. So yes, Andy. Yeah, feel free to ask us any questions or anything to help you along the way there. So. All right, we had W2KDC Dennis that was checked in and out. K2WGK Bill has also checked in and out, and N2UTV John has checked in and out. But thank you for stopping by there this evening. And next on my list is NE2W Ed. How was your week?
Well, good evening, Frank, and everybody on the at this evening. Good week, busy. We had a busy month coming up for our radio club this April, especially towards the middle and the end of the month. We've got stuff going on almost every day. If if you don't get the Verifax, you can go to w2ow.org and click on Verifax and find the April 2025 issue and check it out if you like. Or, shoot me your email. I'll put you on the list if you aren't already. So I was busy putting all that together. And I think even this weekend they went out to an event where people talk about how their hobby led to a career, whether it was music or, in our case, it was like ham radio led to a career in technology, for example. That was Saturday. I didn't go, but I didn't find out yet how it went. On tonight's topic, no, I don't have it over here on the north side of Binghamton. I did see Empire Access String and Fiber in Endicott about a year or two ago when they started. Pretty exciting to get the speed. I think it'd be good for gaming. I know I'm still on the cable, and it's like you said, the download's fast enough, but the upload is often slow. If I'm out in the car and I want to watch something from my house, the upload is slow. Other than that, not too much else. Back to you, Frank. This is NE2W.
Hey, very good there, Ed. And yeah, I also did receive those emails regarding that. I thought it was a great idea. I might have volunteered some of my time there, but I couldn't really say that amateur radio led to my career, type thing. So yeah, I was well, I might have been willing to volunteer. I thought it was a great idea, but it wasn't kind of my story, my background for that. And yep, you also did hit the nail on the head with something else I was kind of excited about because I do try out some of the cloud the cloud streaming of video games. It either comes down from a PlayStation. PlayStation has one, or also I know Microsoft has their Game Pass that they advertise if you get their PC and Xbox. You get their premium bundle. They also do like cloud streaming for their games. You just kind of you don't have to download a game. You don't have to install it or anything. You actually just click on it, and it's already pre-installed, ready to go, and the game just fires up. Like it's kind of a nice concept there, but it is susceptible to internet outages, and you really need that fast speed because without it, you notice that it's not running natively on the hardware that you're holding. But some of the devices are much cheaper than having to buy a whole big console or buy a whole brand new PC, and you're just basically paying a monthly subscription as opposed to actually purchasing everything. So it is an interesting idea, and hopefully with some of the fiber and everything rolling out, faster internet connections, that might be more commonplace, and actually a lot of the flaws that it has might kind of go away here over time. So, all right, next on the list is N3OJP. Mick, how was your week?
Good evening, Frank. Sorry about that. It switched over to another talk group. It's okay. Yeah, I was just checking here as far as fiber internet. We have it in the area. I don't. We use Xfinity, and it's like problem of the month. It seems like it's something different every month and the support is just horrendous when you call in. So yeah, a little more bandwidth would be helpful here. That's for sure. Lately, what I get is when I change tabs on a computer, it says server unavailable. I don't drop the internet connection. Then you got to wait. It's annoying at times if you're trying to do something. But yeah, in order to check to change to a fiber connection, well, you got to call. From what I can see here, you put in your zip code and it just pushes you to a phone number. But got a project going on here. My wife, she does some above ground gardening, but the animals just eat everything. So currently in process of building a 24 by 24 screened in area. So we got some of the posts up until all the rain came in. So now it's got to dry out. We've had a couple inches of rain, so the squirrels and the chipmunks are bathing in the backyard right now. So got to wait for it to dry out before we can. I think we got 2 more posts to set up, but I got a couple screen doors here in the basement here that I've been staining. Might get another coat on tonight. I'll have to see. But other than that, yeah, some ham radio projects. There's always something going on. But got brakes on the car last week. It's just been busy. Oldest daughter's birthday was yesterday, so we all went into Pittsburgh. It's about a 40-mile ride, and went to the south side, as they call it. So spent some time down there. So that's about it. So I'm just monitoring some 30 meters here. There was supposed to be some communications going on tonight, and all I'm picking up is FSQ, which is all right. Frank, I'll turn it back to you. W2FJH N3OJP.
Hey, very good there, Mick. And yeah, tell the oldest daughter there happy birthday, happy belated birthday there, and yeah, it sounds like you got a nice little area that you're fixing up there, and as long as it dries up a little bit, you should be good to go. So, all right, this is W2FJH with the STNY Digital Voice Net. I haven't taken a standby in a while, so let's take a standby. For any additional stations would like to check in this evening, please call now.
W2, KD, you want to give me a second chance? I'm now.
Right, and then I'd like to recognize W2 of KDC Dennis. Yeah, Dennis, before I get to my next station there, let's have you hop in here real quick and give any comments that you'd like.
I apologize for the in and out popping in. Like I mentioned, I'm working with Park Radio Club. They do online testing for life. And every Sunday night at it's 5 o'clock Central, so it's 6 o'clock Eastern of testing. Times that I'm usually available, except sometimes it runs over into the 7 o'clock and messes up internet. So I missed the air. I recommended it. So just real quick, fiber is not available at my house. It's available in the, but even though I live on a major road, the power lines do not, or the cable lines have decided they want to run the fiber up this road yet. So, but I've got a big connection with Spectrum. Happy with it. I can do 40 loads. So, before I time out, I'll say thanks for letting me back in, Frank. W2 KDC. Everybody have a great week. Talk to you later.
Hey, no problem there, Dennis. And yeah, just to let you know there, your last transmission, it was, I was catching like every other word. It was holding it, but it was just like chopping in and out. I'm not sure if it was just me or if everybody else got the same thing. But at least that's from my end there. But I did catch that. You know, you were working late on the testing, so I do appreciate you stopping by. You know, even though I was running late, you would still stop by and came to the net here. And that fiber is not run down your road, but it is around in the area, and you're still happy with Spectrum. So, but all right, thanks, Dennis. I do appreciate it. I just wanted to pass that along to see if there was anything on your end there, or if it was just me. So, all right. Next on my list is KD3AJM Anna. How was your week?
Hello, Frank and Annette from KD3AJN. Week was good. It was just busy, and we have another couple more weeks that are going to be really busy. But that's about it. No fiber, and everybody have a good week, and try to stay dry and stay warm because it's supposed to get cold again. KD3AJN.
Hey, thanks, Anna. And yeah, we'll switch it right over to the other ham in the household, and to N3DQD. Ray, how was your week?
W2FJH and the net from N3DQD. The week was good. The week was real good. As Anna said, we generally do things together, and we had quite a few activities last week, and then the next 2 weeks are pretty booked up too. My sister is coming this week though, and she is from your area. She lives in Horseheads, actually not far from the airport, and that's one reason Mick suggested that I might be interested in your net. So, because I've been up there many times, so it's going to be nice to spend some time with her. And what else? Yeah, our apartment offers cable as a part of the package here, so our needs are somewhat minimal. We do a lot of streaming things off the internet, but not a lot of uploading. So that's why what we have is quite adequate for what we do. That's about it. This is N3DQD.
Hey, very good there, Barry. And yeah, enjoy your time with your sister coming down. It's always good to spend some time with family. And yeah, being from up here and everything, it's we appreciate you stopping by the net and everything. And all right. And yes, yeah, if it's part of your the apartment package complex, yeah, for the most part, I can't really complain too much. Spectrum, we have done streaming and stuff like that, and I haven't really had any too many cutouts or something like that. But it's just the kind of the as things go along here, having a nice 1080p webcam. They make webcams. Even like I think my webcam I think is actually a 2K webcam. It's not a full 4K, but I think it's a 2K webcam. But yeah, kind of as the webcams and everything get more high fidelity and everything like that. Sometimes the older packages don't always keep up, but they still do a good job for when you're video chatting with friends or family, and also for work. I do a lot of meetings online. So all right, next on my list is AD30. Dennis, how was your week?
Very good. M3, sorry, W3FKD AD30. And that's not the right call either. That's my call. Just sitting here listening. It's been warm down here. I'm down in Floral City, Florida, about 30 miles west of the villages. And it's been pretty warm this week. We're going to get cooled down, I think, on Tuesday. And playing a little bit with radio, doing FT8, trying to get all the grid squares and on 20 meters, and there's 488 of them in the country, and I'm up to, I think I got 160 to go or something like that. So, it's 20 meters is busy, but there's people that just don't come on or stay on. So other than that, we're probably going to be here for another month, another 3 weeks here in Florida, and then we'll be back to Sarah. So that's it. W3FKD in the net 8030.
Hey, thanks, there, Dennis. And yeah, I have a coworker of mine that actually does the same thing you do. That summer, or sorry, reverse that. Winters in Florida and summers in New York. And I tell you, as I get older, sometimes the snow and the cold wears on me there. I gotta say, it wasn't too bad this winter. We did have some of the cold days, but at least knock on wood, we're still getting snow, so you can't count them out yet. But we didn't have any major snowstorms or anything that kind of put a damper on the whole week. So, all right, this is W2FJH with the STNY Digital Voice Net. I have reached the end of my list, so let's see if there's any additional stations out there that would like to join this evening. Please call now. All right, nothing heard there, so let's open it up for any additional stations or any stations that have checked in with additional comments, questions, or please call now. All right, nothing heard there, so we might as well wrap things up here. I'd like to thank Carlton, Ed S., Cliff, Jeff, Andrew, Andy, Dennis, Bill, John, Ed K., Mick, Anna, Ray, and Dennis for joining me this evening. We'll be returning this talk group back to normal amateur radio use. Everybody have a great and safe week there. This is W2FJH, and I'll be listening.